And then there was a pop.
So I can't stand to have a disabled car stuck in the shop, stuck on the lift, killing me.
But really, this story couldn't have turned out any better.
All the noises. It did make quite the story and memory for all of us.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to DC Motorwerks. And today, we've got the Hoovy's Garage Lamborghini Diablo. And while this is no longer Hoovy's car, it will always be known as the Hoovy's Diablo. And this car actually came to the local area here in Marietta, Georgia. And the new owner found us. If you've seen in the background of our videos, this was here for a little while, getting the shocks rebuilt, among some other things. It recently went home to him a couple months ago, and he was invited to go to the Smith Heritage Invitational, which was a car show in Charlotte, North Carolina this last weekend. Unfortunately, he could not make it last minute, and they instead asked me to drive this car up to Charlotte, and you never decline an opportunity to take a Lambo road trip. So we did just that, and I drove it up and had a great time. Other than halfway there, we got a strange shake in the steering wheel, which we still made it there. Everything was okay. We went on the way back, and after everything being great, we stopped at a gas station, and after one press of the clutch pedal leaving the gas station, felt a strange bind, and then there was a pop. And then we lost the clutch completely. So unfortunate there that we had to end up towing it back. But things couldn't have happened any better, because one of the other gentlemen from the area that brought his Countach trailered his car up and wanted to drive it back. So he did that, and we put this in his trailer, and were able to not have a huge interruption in our trip back to Atlanta there.
Well, what a long adventure it was. We left the Heritage Collection and, or the Heritage Invitational. We left the Heritage Invitational, and now all of a sudden we're at the gas station and we have a Lamborghini Diablo and a Lamborghini Countach for gassing up. And what happens?
It breaks.
It breaks. What the heck happened, Cameron?
Lost the clutch.
We lost the clutch.
Yeah.
So luckily we had tow rig and the Countach. Yeah, the best tow rig ever. And then the Countach, it made it all the way
here, yeah.
From wherever we were in Charlotte, North Carolina, to back to North Atlanta, Georgia, and so then we had to put the Diablo on the trailer. So we got this cool Aero Vault being pulled by a Durango Hellcat, owned by this gentleman here in crazy purple, owned by John. So now we're gonna unload the Diablo. It's always something.
Yeah.
Hey,
Let's do it. Hobby.
Let's do it.
Having to do work on a Saturday night.
That's right. Saturday night, we're all exhausted.
Yeah.
And what happens?
Been out in the sun all day.
That's right. And now we got to unload this car, and we got a lot of work to do. Right?
Yeah, that barely fits in the trailer.
It's actually kind of fun.
It is
It
fun.
is.
It barely. I mean, you on the camera, you can't even see the
You
gap
won't
on
be
this
talking
side.
about the show in 20 years. You'll be telling your kids about the Lamborghini, the
Exactly.
Pro.
100%.
And you know what's really great about this? You know where I got this car? Bring a trailer.
All right, so it is late. We are tired, but it did make quite the story and memory for all of us, as this car is now finally coming off the trailer. 4-hour ride that took like 6 hours. We finally made it back to North Georgia, and yeah, we're gonna get this Diablo off the trailer. I mean, Cameron, it's
Last
I don't even know what time this is.
We're almost there.
Is it
I'm not
9?
wearing my watch today.
Yeah, I don't have my watch either. But we are gonna make it. We are gonna get the car off the trailer. The 4-hour trip took us 6 hours, I think.
Are you counting?
Yeah. I'm just hungry. I'm going off very little sleep. But we made it back, and the car is not damaged. Score one.
Well, mechanically.
That's right, yeah. Sorry, Mr. Owner.
We'll get it fixed up.
Yeah, he's got you a new clutch waiting, I'm sure.
It's a stout little winch to be that compact. Be easier going this direction.
Remember, the boss will be with you always.
Yeah, boing. Then you gotta lean over when you fight up the door. Is the dad bit getting in the way?
Yep, suck it in, Cameron. Suck it in.
The Jimmy shit.
The door completely clears the trailer, which is nice.
You need a Diablo in your life. Well, it's just the roadster.
I do need a Diablo in my life.
That's right.
One at a time.
Yep, there it goes. Starts to the front lift, goes back up.
So let's watch the mirrors real close.
Okay.
And you might want to stop when you get to the mirrors.
Oh, wait. Did we chalk the wheels?
We did not chalk the wheels. I can't see the ramps, so if you're gonna like one of
I see it.
Okay.
I'm watching the ramps and I'm watching your mirrors.
It's got to roll over the.
Strap.
The strap. So Lance.
Need some help? Ed's gonna be proud. So bump Ed, huh?
Yeah. You ready?
1, 2, 3.
All right, stop. Sorry.
We're good. All right, let's see what we got.
Lance, are we gonna not grind the side of the car off over here?
And the lights are so bright. All right, so it is business card thin right now. There's literally a business card in between the tire and the metal. I don't think it's gonna hit. I think it's inside of it.
Right.
So super slow. All right, you're good now past it back here. All right, let me just check the other side. Hang on. All right, yeah, you're good.
All right, straighten up. Straight back.
Looking good, looking good. All right, hold up. Cut your wheel to the right just a little so we don't hit this mirror.
Hold on, stop. Oh yeah, keep your wheel cut to the right just a hair.
Yeah. All right, yeah, you're good now.
All right, a little bit further back.
Come back.
Straighten your wheels up.
Yeah, now perfectly straight.
It's literally a quarter of an inch on each side. Hey, you're good.
Yeah, you got a little more on the.
Straight back. Just keep going straight back.
All the noises. Yeah, we're good now. Just keep on coming straight.
Yeah, it's good on this side.
Front lift depressurized, so watch the.
Yeah, that's why I was standing on it. Got it.
Keep going, you can go all the way.
You're good to go now.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I love it. 5 out of 5 stars. Would recommend. Gibson and Wilson Towing Service.
Yeah,
Fox Body Effects Towing.
that's right.
All right, do you want us to try to push it into your shop? What's that?
I can run it gently.
I thought there's no clutch.
I can start it with the clip without it.
Wow.
That's how you do it.
This guy here, this guy, now that is something. Are you having fun yet?
Oh yeah. We have safely extricated a Diablo from North Carolina and brought it safely back to Earth.
Right where it needed to be, at the shop.
Yeah, man. All right, what a rescue.
Success. Today we have brought it into the shop and trying to see what's happened here. So we'll just by magic there make the lift go up. You gotta do the stance. There it is, there it is. So by the nature of the failure, it felt like something linkage related or something like that had failed because the clutch pedal was totally rock hard. And whereas normally when you get like a hydraulic failure, the pedal will go to the floor and nothing will happen. But first thing, of course, we did was go run back here to the transmission. Sneak peek, you can see the nicely rebuilt shocks up in there and so forth. Here, we immediately got to the back, and the Diablos are kind of different in the way the clutch actuates here. Is that here is your clutch line and the slave cylinder there, but it actuates a lever arm that runs into the bell housing of the transmission to actuate the clutch. So a little bit different, but in this case was super helpful because what we saw here is, we'll throw a picture in here, is that the clutch lever rod snapped in two. This is the original piece here. You can see up there it is already back intact. Is that the threaded adjustment rod just completely snapped in two, which actually is a common fault here on Diablos. I know the client is super excited that this was not a complete and total clutch failure, which would be an engine out service, which is not good. But I'm glad this happened to me and not the customer while he was 4 hours away. But Andy here, he doesn't like immobile cars, so he got to work even though we got parts on order, and I'll let him explain his tink wisdom there.
So I can't stand to have a disabled car stuck in the shop, stuck on the lift, killing me. So what we did, we came up here, we removed this linkage from the arm, pulled this whole piece off, and I cut it right here, and which will be this piece. Let's see, we'll hold it up there. So we cut that piece off and found a new bolt, and then welded it to the end that we cut and put it all back together. So now we can drive the car in and out of the shop. It's not stuck on the lift while we're waiting on parts. So this is a repair I wouldn't recommend as a permanent repair. We're just doing it to get the car mobile, get it in and out of the shop, not stuck on the lift anymore. But this is fine for a temporary repair. You're stuck on the side of the road, you know, a buddy's got a welder or something, can put it together for you. We just basically stuck two pieces of metal together and threaded it back in there. So it may not be as good as factory, but it'll get you down the road.
So as I said, about halfway through my trip north to Charlotte is that we suddenly got a really bad shake in the wheel. I thought it slung a wheel weight maybe, but as you can hear here, it is actually the tire pressure sensor. You can hear it rolling around in there. Has come loose from inside the wheel. So another easy fix there is that hopefully we'll just break down the tire and get that tire pressure sensor fastened back down. And that'll be another fix there. So while this was kind of a catastrophic failure for the Diablo here, and we had to tow it back, the clutch was broken, it was not the worst case scenario of having to do an engine out, is that it was just a broken piece of metal. So a nice easy fix there relative to Lambo stuff. But really this story couldn't have turned out any better. We were with a bunch of other fellow Lamborghini enthusiasts, and it was with me, so it got to come straight to the shop where it needed to be to get fixed. Be sure to check out some of the pictures from that show, the Smith Heritage Invitational. We had all 7 generations of V12 mid-engine Lambos out there, called it Lambo Mania, which was a super cool thing to see, from the Mira all the way up to the Revuelto, the brand new one. It was a sight to behold. But don't forget, if you are near the Southeast area or want to ship your car to us, we'd be happy to check out your Lambo. We just got a bunch of new ones in that need to get some service work. We love the old school Lambos, all the friendships we make with this community. It really is a wonderful thing. But if you have a broken Lambo you want to bring down to us, or just some service work, we're in the Southeast. You can always ship your car to us. We're happy to help out with that as well. And like, subscribe, hit that bell icon, make sure you don't miss anything, and we'll see you on the next video.